Privilege to be part of this momentous occasion of the 25th anniversary of the Basavatarakam Indo-American Cancer Center, and it's truly a coincidence that we've been able to organize the ISDE India meeting coinciding with this. So thank you for the opportunity to be part of this. I think behind every institution, behind every organization, there is leadership which makes it or breaks it. And I think there can be no better example of this than the Basavatarakam Indo-American Cancer Center. Right from the time it was founded 25 years back, to the kind of leadership now that Balakrishna Garu and Pramesh Rao exemplified as leaders. Seema introduced Dr. Rao as having this as someone with two extraordinary passions, academics and minimally invasive surgery. To me, I don't think those are his two strongest traits. To me, his strongest trait has been the one of being a true leader, someone who's developed a team over the last 25 years of this wonderful organization to a point where he has made himself redundant. At a point that's a true mark of a leader, when you are no longer required to run the ship and ably assisted by his wonderful team of employees, all of whom he acknowledged in his inaugural talk. I think in addition to all of us being oncologists, as physicians, as gastroenterologists, as surgeons, it is also equally important that we think of how what we do impact our patients, and it's been a privilege to be part of this journey over the years. I'd like to also acknowledge the support that the International Society for Disease of the Esophagus has given us over the years. While we might be a small group in this room, we are a very committed group. And I think someone very wise, much wiser than I said, that most times what it takes to really make an impact is a small group of committed individuals. But it's important that we have that small group. And very similar to the Basavatarakam family, I think we look at each other in this room as a family who's working towards one single goal, to reduce the burden of esophageal cancer across the world. And again, thank you, Lorenzo, for helping us be part of this. I'd also like to acknowledge someone who's been working completely behind the scenes, who's not been on the stage so far, but I thank Srijan, who's been exemplary in making sure that every single moment of our entire journey, right from the time we started planning this meeting 3 months back, to what we are seeing today and what we will see tomorrow, has been smooth and flawless. And I think everyone who's experienced the kind of communication that has happened with us, with the kind of organization, truly owes it to Srijan. And I'm sure there's a big team behind him, but nevertheless, someone behind the scenes who's helped us. I'll end by acknowledging what a privilege it is to be amongst many of my teachers who are here today, Dr. Deshpande, Dr. Palnivelu, Dr. Sanjay Sharma, Dr. Mistry, and many others from whom I've learned over the years, and truly grateful to all of us, all of you, for being part of this. Finally, a meeting of this nature cannot be a success without the active participation from all the participants who've been here. Today's been such an engaging day that I had some work to catch up with, and I wanted to go back to my room, but I found it so riveting that I just couldn't leave the hall for a single moment. And I think that's a testimony to the kind of planning that's gone into this meeting. So once again, thank you all, and I'm truly privileged to be part of this event.